Yes, guys. So let's talk about Luis Collazo and Keith Thurman, because I did a video on this and I said that Keith Thurman, it's a very easy fight. I don't see any way Luis Collazo winning. However, this is boxing, and I just wanted to do a video talking about what if Luis Collazo beats one-time Thurman. Now, the fight, is it taking place in, I believe, July, right? July it's taking place, I think. So, that gives August and September. Then we've got Mayweather, right? It gives you August, right? And then you've got Mayweather. I don't see where Keith Thurman is on the sweep. I can't see how he fights Mayweather. What's he going to do, a 4-week training camp? I don't understand how he fights Floyd. So, what, 5-week, maybe, week training? I don't know. I can't see how Keith Thurman gets into the ring with Floyd Mayweather. It just doesn't make sense with training camps and whatnot. It'd be more maybe for a payday. I don't know. But Keith Thurman, right? What if he gets upset by Luis Collazo? Can you imagine this? Let's just look into and let's flirt with the idea, right? Let's flirt with it. Luis Collazo, now, he's a good fighter, man. I mean, take out Amir Khan, because this is what everybody's going on Amir Khan, right? Amir Khan dropped him 3 times in the fight and won every single round. Pretty impressive, okay? Maybe lost 1 round, 2 rounds max, yeah, but won every round and schooled him, yeah, and dropped him. So people are thinking, if Amir Khan did this, how do we, like, so the gauge on Keith Thurman is like, yo, Keith Thurman's expected to. Amir has set the bar very high for Keith Thurman on this fight, because the only way Keith Thurman out-tops Amir is if he knocks Luis Collazo out. Anything below that, you can't top Amir. Amir won every single round, drops him 3 times, not really much more you can do. If Keith Thurman fails to drop Luis Collazo, and he beats him just like that, on points, struggles a little bit, Luis Collazo makes it difficult, Amir's stock is going to go pretty high, okay? Keith Thurman's stock is going to drop. But what are the chances of Luis Collazo beating Keith Thurman? I'd say slim to none. Straight up, I'll say slim to none, because I don't think he can outbox him, I don't think he can knock him out, I don't think he could do anything. I think Keith Thurman has wobbled in the past, you know. He's a Sotakaras, has wobbled him. Virgil Hunter is talking about Keith Thurman's chin not being excellent. But Luis Collazo isn't really a massive puncher at 147, but he can bang a little bit, okay? So, I mean, what happens if Keith Thurman just gets knocked out by Luis Collazo? I mean, nobody has even, like, addressed this, but it's possible. It's boxing. We've seen crazier things happen in boxing. What if Luis Collazo does knock out Keith Thurman? What happens to Keith Thurman's career? I think he can rebuild. He'll just come right back to the top and he's still a killer. But he might try to be too aggressive, overlooking Luis Collazo. And Luis Collazo he's going to be on this one, man. This is his redemption fight. This is everything for him. He's a veteran in the ring. He's experienced. He's been in with the best. He's given very tough fights to the best, but he is a former alcoholic. Keith Thurman does hit good body shots, so obviously I'm expecting Keith to put a number on him. But you just never know in boxing. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment section below. What if Luis Collazo ends up knocking Keith Thurman out? What if this happens? And what happens to Keith Thurman's career? What happens to Amir Khan with his stock? Does it rise substantially because he was the last one and he just annihilated Luis Collazo? And what happens to the Floyd Mayweather sweepstakes at this point? Now, I'm assuming that Floyd Mayweather will have announced his opponent by then, but you just never know with Floyd. He might not, and he might just leave it to the last minute. You just don't know with Floyd Mayweather Jr. Yeah, let me just... What happens with the scene of boxing at 147 pounds if Luis Collazo beats Keith Thurman? What happens? In a bit, guys.